Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Another Fat Guy Cooks. I am your fat guy and today we are going to be making churro cheesecake. I'll tell you why in a minute. Right, so anybody who follows any of my social media or knows me in any way, shape or form probably knows that I've been in America for the last 2 weeks doing loads of fucking cool stuff. There's pictures on my Twitter and my Instagram and all of that shit, so feel free to go and check that out. Links down in the description. If you don't know me in any other regard than just watching the show, then all you'll have noticed is that I have disappeared for the last 3 weeks and now I'm back. So, you know, thanks for sticking around. And I've got an episode for you today that I've taken from one of the things that I found while I was over in America. So I was in Phoenix staying with my good friend Mishka Shabali, and there's a Mexican joint just up the road from him that does this amazing fucking thing called Churro Cheesecake. Now, it's not actually made with churros and it's not technically a cheesecake, but it was fucking delicious and I had it on like 3 different occasions, and then I stole his as well, and then I stole another one that I think was meant to be for him that I brought back with me and ate yesterday, even though it was probably technically well out of date and, you know, gone off and poisonous. But anyway, churro cheesecake, we're gonna make it today. I'm gonna show you what it is and we'll see if you like it. Let's go. Right, so churro cheesecake is pretty fucking simple, right? So first thing we need to do is we need to make up the cheesecakey bit, which is just basic cheesecake filling, like the New York style cheesecake filling, that kind of thing, but you just keep it really simple. So we just need some full fat soft cheese. I don't know how much this is. I'm kind of winging the ingredients on this one a little bit because I kind of know roughly the concept of it, so we're just going to figure it out. And Ken, my dutiful intern, who is also a published author, The Pine Barren Stratagem, go and check it out, can figure out the measurements as I go and write them down for me like he usually does. So, thanks Ken. Right, what we got? How much is in here? Some 300 grams of soft cheese. We're just going to stick that straight into our stand mixer. We're just going to whip up our cream cheese just to get some air into it before we do anything else. We're going to give it a little whip. We're going to scrape down the sides and then we're going to give it another little whip. We're then going to throw in 1 large egg and a little splash of lemon juice, and then we're going to beat this for a while. While this is beating, we're going to add roughly a cup of sugar. And while that's going, we're also going to get another cup of sugar and about 2 tablespoons of cinnamon. And I'm also going to throw in some gold shimmery sugar just for the fuck of it. And then we're just going to incorporate that all together. Going to stop this, give the sides another scrape down, make sure all of everything is incorporated, and then another quick blast. So this is effectively like the same sort of shit that you roll your churros in, just sugar and cinnamon, right? Easy. Right, you want a tin and some butter, and we're just going to butter the bottom and the sides of our tin. And take your time and make sure you don't miss any spots because it's kind of important. You can also use that like spray on, you know, cooking spray shit. That's probably easier than doing this. You then want to take about half of your sugar cinnamon mixture and cover the entire bottom of your tray. Kind of an even layer. Ish. Right, now, if I was called Another Fat Guy Chefs, I would make my own croissant dough. I am, however, Another Fat Guy Cooks, which means I have bought pre-rolled croissant dough. If you're American, you probably call this crescent roll dough, because you're a fucking idiot and you can't say French words. Love you really, but you're an idiot. I think the American version of this is like the Pillsbury crescent rolls, I think it's called. So, you want to get your dough out and you want to unravel it. I'm trying to find the end. Here's me calling other people fucking idiots, and I can't actually find the end of this. Is that it? There it is. Right, so this should be enough to do the whole thing. So what you want to do first is you want to pinch together the seams where you're meant to tear it apart. So we're just going to pinch all that together. Okay, and then we're going to cut it in half somehow. There we go. Always using the right tools for the job. Now, what we want to do is we want to lay this nicely so it completely covers the bottom of this tray. So as you can see, it just about half fills it there, and then I think this bit here, if we go something like this, should just about fill it completely. So we're just going to pinch our dough together. Until we've covered the entire bottom, like so, yeah? Okay, once you've done that, we're then going to fill this with our cheesecake filling. It should give us a nice layer, like so. And then we're just going to work this around until it's nice and even. Like that. And then we're going to do exactly the same on top. So we're going to try and measure. Now, the top bit, we're not going to try and squeeze that together, because then that kind of fucks it up and makes all the cream cheese come out the sides. And then we're just going to get this. Make sure it's all mixed up nicely, and then same again, we're just going to cover the top with a load of it, and then we're just going to spread it all out so it's in a nice even layer. Pretty easy so far. Okay, now this needs to go in an oven that is about 175 for about 20 minutes, half an hour. You got to be careful, because if you put it in any higher than 180, you will start to melt your sugar on the top and the bottom, which you don't want, because then it will caramelize and it will melt and it will just sploosh the whole thing into a complete absolute fucking nightmare, right? Which I know because I've done. That was yesterday. So we're gonna go and put this in the oven at about 170, 175 for about 20 minutes, half an hour. Let it cool, and then hopefully we should have our churro cheesecake, and it will be just as good as the one that we had when we were in America. Maybe. We'll see. So yeah, I'll be back in a minute. Watch this space. I don't fucking know. Man, it's been 3 weeks since I've done this, and I've literally forgot fucking everything about how to do this. Alright, we're back, and this is the finished result. So shall we pull a slice out and see what we've got? Let's see if I can do this without wrecking it. That's it. There we go. Right. So as you can see, cheesecakey in the middle, churro-y on the outside. Shall we take a bite and see if it's any good? That's pretty fucking good. Could probably do with going in the fridge for a bit longer, just to set up, but just amazing cheesecake in the middle. And that cinnamon on the outside, and shitloads of sugar, way too much sugar. Is it as good as the one that I got in Phoenix? No. But then I'm not Mexican. But I think this is basically how they make it. So have a go yourself, see if you can make it better than me. You probably can. I'm still trying to get my head back in the game, but I thought it would be rude to not put an episode out like this week, because then it'd be a whole month without an episode, which would suck. But you like the t-shirt, by the way? Chad Shank t-shirt, dougstanhope.com, go there, buy that. Yeah, if you enjoyed this episode, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I don't know, I guess I'll see you next week for hopefully another episode with more stuff. If you've got any ideas on what I should make, please put it down in the comments. And yeah, another Fat Guy's Just Cooked. I'll see you next time. Peace.
Another fat guy cooks.